Now at 5, a former Newark police officer pleading guilty to 2 counts of sending inappropriate photos to 2 juveniles. Tonight, we're learning more about his background leading up to the case. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Yolanda Harris.
I'm Andrew Kinsey. Stephen Carls was a Newark police officer and served as a school resource officer for 2 years. 10 TV's Lacey Chris explains his sentence in tonight's top story.
The former Newark police officer was sentenced for inappropriately messaging teen girls. He won't have to serve any time behind bars. During his time as a school resource officer at the Career and Technology Education Center from 2021 to 2023, Stephen Carls was accused of sending 2 pictures and a video of himself to a 17-year-old girl. He took an Alford plea, which means he doesn't accept responsibility for the charges, but admits there's enough evidence against him to find him guilty.
I think the judge was taking into consideration the fact that he was not making these girls go through what would be a really traumatizing trial for them. And the fact that he did not have a record and there were no allegations of actual contact between himself and the girls, all of that taken into consideration.
A judge sentenced Carls to 180 days jail time for each of the 2 charges, but those will only have to be served if he violates supervised release.
We can sentence somebody to 6 months to a year, but if we're not addressing the problems about why they're doing these things, we're not really helping them.
He will also have to seek counseling.
Try to get him the help he needs while also keeping the victim safe and keeping other girls out there in this age range safe.
Newark police put Carls on administrative leave after they learned of the allegations. He resigned in February. As a part of the sentence, he is not to have unsupervised contact with anyone under the age of 18 except for his child. He also coached teen girls softball in the past, which Newark Law Director Tricia Moore says he may not be able to do anymore.
Right now, if he were to be coaching a softball team or something like that, I would report that to the probation department.
And the law director explains with the guilty plea on these charges, he will not be able to get them expunged or taken off his record. In Newark, Lacey Chris, 10 TV News.